Okay. Hello everybody. So this is actually technically day 70. I didn't forget to record yesterday. I just want to be clear. I didn't forget to record. What happened was I recorded in slow-mo. So I'm pretty sure this happened in a previous day. I ended up being like a 39-minute video with me talking like so I saw that, I'm like, damn, what the hell? Because I tried uploading it, I'm like, why is it taking so long? And I realized, damn, it's in slow-mo. So I'm just gonna re-record it, not kinda. Yeah, I'm just gonna re-record it today. So, let's begin. What sports did I do? What did I do yesterday? Yesterday, I played tennis. I haven't played tennis in a while, and the heat made it like really unbearable. Like, it was very difficult. But you know, I miss tennis, but yeah, it's just like I played it so much, and previously, and I've been honest with you guys about like I kind of burned out on tennis because like I love tennis. Tennis is my sport. Like I'm good at it. I enjoy playing it, but sometimes we just need a break from what we love. And I love tennis, but I really needed a break from it. And I got that break. Now I'm going back into tennis, and I'm happy that I'm getting back into it. It's just like it's still kind of difficult, but yeah, I played tennis yesterday. It was really hot, but it's fun getting back into it. For intelligence yesterday, I did some SAT prep. Just checked over. So my tutor sent like the correction sheet, and then since we didn't finish covering everything, I just looked through the correction sheet, looked at the questions I got wrong, reviewed them, tried and solve them without the correction sheet, then check it, and then yeah. Yeah. And then for discipline, me and my mom cleaned up my room because overall it was a mess. Now, obviously, like, well, I cleaned it before. I only cleaned certain areas, like the messiest part, but we just did a full like clean down because like my floor was dirty, other stuff was dirty, so we just did a full clean down. Now let's talk about the important stuff. Yesterday's game. My team, my favorite team in the world, CFO versus Talons. Now, I'm not gonna say we have a history. The two teams have a history, but like, it's more like we're both CFO and Talons. They're both Taiwanese teams. Talons used to be undoubtedly the best team in the PCS, which was the league. Well, now it's the LCP, but the PCS used to be like the LCP. And this year so far, CFO, they have only lost to TSW in terms of the teams in the LCP. And for this split so far, we haven't lost the set yet. So right now we're locked in grand finals. Yesterday was, well, technically not grand finals. We're locked for finals. There might be a grand finals if we lose to whatever team comes up, but our record is like 17-0 right now, or like 14-0. And Talons at the beginning was playing really messy. Like they were based off the players they have, they shouldn't be playing like this, right? Because they have Karsa, who is an MSI winner. He's the jungler. They have Fofo, who played in the LCP, which most people say is the second best league in the world. They have Audrey, Betty, and Woody. Woody's a really good support. Betty is debatably the best ADC in the LCP, and Audrey is also a really good top laner. Which this was the original Talons team or PSG team, but so they have really strong members, but they didn't really show at the beginning of the year or at the start of the second split. But then they have been rebounding back, and they got a 2-0 win on TSW, a pretty clean 2-0 win. So CFO has been on the top of the LCP throughout the split, and Talons are getting back. They're finally in form again. They're finally acting like PSG or Talons from the previous years. So CFO versus Talons, and then as you can see, I'm a fan of CFO. What happened was, game one, CFO was winning really hard in the early game actually, but a few misplays and a few and they were just able to catch us out a bit. Mainly Hong Q, the mid laner, my favorite player. They were able to catch him out of position a few times, and that led to them coming back and winning the first game, which really sucked because we had such a huge advantage the first game. Then the second game, we were just crushed. We were completely crushed. Hong Q did not have a good showing. I think by the end of the second game, his record was 2-14. It was not good, and it sucks because he's my favorite player in CFO. Then the third game, we drafted a comp, Rulian Soul Smolder, and this comp is basically we suck at early game, complete garbage, no damage. We can't do anything early game, but we have an insanely strong late game. Smolder basically does infinite damage late game. Aurelian Soul, same thing, nukes the whole entire team. So we drafted around late game, and then expectedly we were suffering really hard early game, but that's not the main issue. Even though we were suffering really hard early game, we were suffering way too much. We lost so many fights. We were down like 8k gold, and usually even if you're playing a late game scaling team, if you're down 8k gold, you basically lost unless there was a huge flip that happened. And a huge flip happened. Talons, they did not play it very well, and they lost a major fight. And this was extremely important for us because we were basically out of the game at that point. Even if we were just farming minions, even if we made the right decisions, I don't think CFO could have come back. But because of that fight, the 8k gold lead shrunk down to a 2k gold lead, and at that point, the strength in our late game characters surpassed that 2k gold. So even though they are 2k gold up in value, in terms of our characters, we are strength wise we were stronger, or a CFO was stronger. So yeah, CFO won that third game, and it got me feeling things. I was so happy. Fourth game, CFO drafted, honestly, fourth game, it wasn't like a crazy draft. Oh wait, no. So finally, at the end of the third game, Hongqiu started like returning back to form, and he stopped like running it down as much. So, they got Silas mid. I was hoping for a Kali counter pick. I don't know how. I personally like playing a Kali into Silas, but I don't know how it works out in competitive. But Hongqiu drafted Camille, which is basically never seen in the mid lane. But he drafted Camille, and he went off. He absolutely went off. I forgot what Doggo picked, but I remember it was a really good pick. And he was able to shut down the Zeri, which Betty was playing. Well, what did he pick? Oh, Ezreal. Doggo Ezreal. He's really good at Ezreal. And we were able to win that game pretty handedly. There was no major like, oh no, we're throwing this even though we have a lead. So game 4 went pretty smoothly. Game 5, Silver Scrapes. It was so exciting. CFO, they have 2 top laners, Rest and Driver. Usually Driver is the better pick. I think Driver is almost always better than Rest, but they play 2 different types of Rest plays more different types of champions, while Driver mainly play tanks. And then this game, but Driver already lost 2 games, so he stepped down. Rest went up. Rest already won 1 game, but now he's on his Cassante. Cassante used to be broken, so the whole draft around CFO was, first pick Cassante first game, and let Rest go on. This game, since Cassante is nerfed, it's fine, right? Since Cassante is nerfed, they don't do this strategy anymore because Cassante is no longer broken. But it's game 5. A bunch of the meta picks are already gone. They go in, first pick Cassante. Yes! Hongq playing his Victor. Well, no. We first CFO first picked Victor, and Hongq's Victor is pretty good. It's actually really good. And then just throughout the game, during objectives, the whole strategy around CFO was Cassante can like reposition one of their enemies because of his ult, and basically during fights around certain objectives, Rest would just kick out the jungler, so we get the guarantee smite on the objective, and they don't get and their main tank, which is their jungler, is also gone. So the fight is basically a free win. We basically always get the objective, and yeah, it's like insanely good. And just throughout, we were just the CFO was just doing the strategy at basically every single team fight, and they won. And then we won game 5. So it was a reverse sweep by CFO. Yeah. Very satisfying. Day 68 or 69 will end here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I uploaded today, but I don't want to upload another slow-mo video. Peace out. Bye.